Hello, I know I haven't been here for a long time, but I wanted to do a little reading update. So let's talk about the first quarter of the year. I have a few notes on my phone. So the first thing we're going to talk about is my recent reads. My reading hasn't been the best. I haven't had any five-star reads, I think, since August last year. So it's been kind of rough because I feel like I'm one, not liking books as much. Two, I haven't found anything that sparks that joy inside me, I have read a lot of four stars, but no five stars yet. So I hope I get some this year because if not, it would be really sad because I have my best of 2026 and I think I'm going to have to start filling it in with 4.25, 4.5 if I get any because I haven't. Let's talk about my rereads. I've done 6 rereads this year. I've done the Playing for Keeps series because the last book, the 5th one, came out, so I read the first 4, and then the Friendship Island series, I think it's the name, In a Jam and in a Rush. In a second came out in December. I hadn't read it yet, so I reread the first 2 and then I read In a Second. And so far, I don't know if you've seen my reading journal video, but I have the 26 books in 2026, and here I have like the 26 books I want to read in 2026. So far I've read 8, I think it is: In Your Dreams, Breathe With Me, First Time Color, In a Second. I'm currently reading It's Different This Time, Time of Your Life, and what else have I read? Forever Never, In Her Own League, and that's it. So I've read all of those and I'm in the middle of one of them. So I think so far it's going pretty well. I think I've only read 25 books this year, which comparing to last year, it's really low because I used to read at least 10 books a month. And now I'm not getting to those 10, but I'm studying and working, and I'm also working on a school that's really far away from my house, so my commute is really long, so it takes time out of my day. Now let's jump into new releases. Okay, I have my list here, so I'm going to be looking at my phone, but the first book I plan on reading, some of them are on my 26 books I want to read in 2026, some of them aren't. I think the first one is No Matter What. I just bought this book and I'm super excited because Carla Stone is one of my favorite authors of all time. I also want to read Across the Vanishing Sky by Catherine Coles. She's also one of my favorite authors. I love her interconnected standalone series. I have read, I think, 3 of her series so far. I'm not planning on buying this book just because I'm trying to buy less. So if I buy this one, I have to buy the next ones because it's a series, so I'm trying not to do that. Then we have Mistakes Were Made by Lucy Score. This is the second book that comes after Story of My Life, and I really liked the first one, so I'm hoping I like the second one as much or more. Then we have Love Song by Elle Kennedy. I haven't read anything by Elle Kennedy in a long while. I think I reread the Off Campus series last year, but I haven't read anything new from her, and I'm excited because I really love her books. Then we have The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez, also one of my favorite authors, and I love her because I know every year she's going to publish something new, and I think it's inside her new series, isn't it? Just for the summer, so I'm hoping it's inside that same world. Then we have the Daisy Chain Flower Shop by Laurie Gilmore. This is the 6th book, I think, from the Dream Harbor series, which I really enjoy. It's not one of my favorite books ever or series ever, but they're a really good time. They have a really good vibe going on for them. It's really Gilmore Girls inspired. I feel like more the first one than the other ones, but you're already inside that world, so it's really cute. Then we have Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune. Then we have Dangerously Ours. This is the 3rd book from the Webs We Weave is the name. I don't know what's the name of the series, but it's this new series that is about criminals, basically. And the first one wasn't my favorite, but the second one I really enjoyed. I think it was because I'm so used to reading interconnected standalones that if I get a series where you follow the same people, the first book is usually like getting you into the story, not a lot of drama, not a lot of information about what's going on, but more about the past. So I really, really enjoyed the second one, and I can't wait to read the third one. I don't know if I said it right. It's by Krista McCarrichi. Then we have Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. This is an auto-buy author for me. I don't care what she writes, I'm reading it. Dolly All the Time. This is also one of my favorite authors. I think she makes books in a different way, because it does have a romance, but it's more of like a woman's fiction. I don't know, it's like a really good mixture that I love. It's different and refreshing, and it makes you think, which I think it's, I don't know, good, because sometimes the romances I read are not as deep, maybe. So Dolly All the Time by Annabel Monaghan. Don't ask me what any of these books are about, because I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to know. I love reading books without knowing anything about them, especially if it's an author that I already like, because I know I'm going to like it. Then we have The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston. I love this author again. Then we have Daybreak by Autumn Woods. I've been reading her books since she published her first one. I got sent an ARC copy of the ebook. It wasn't because it was me. I think it was more of like a random thing. So like they didn't personally choose the people. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the next one, which is, what's the name? Nightshade. And now Daybreak is coming out, and I'm super excited to continue with this story. Embrace by Val Cabra, I think it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. She's the author of Collide, and I've seen a lot of people read that book, but I haven't seen a lot of people following the series. I personally love her writing and her storylines, so every time she publishes a book, I just buy it and read it. I recently read the last book from that series, which is Revolve, and I really enjoyed it, so I can't wait for the next one. Then we have People Pleasing, but I haven't read People Watching yet, so I have it on my physical TBR, but I'm waiting because I want to read them together, because I feel like the experience is better. So it's not on the top of my list right now. I'm going to leave it there until I feel like I want to read it right now, or until the next book is published, so I can read them back to back. And this book is by Hannah Bonham Young, which I think I have all her books also. Then we have Free Falling by Lila Sage. This is the second book from her new series. The first book is Soul Searching. It's kind of a weird vibe, but I really like it. I didn't think it was going to be that type of vibe, just because her first books, or her first book series, was about cowboys or ranch boys, I don't know. But this one was, I don't know, it had its thing. And then we have Cardinal Rue by Liz Stomford. I recently read In Her Own League. I have it here, and I loved it, and I can't wait to see another one of her worlds. So those are the new releases I want to read this year, and we're jumping on to anticipated reads, but they're not really new releases, but they're on my mind. Maybe they've been published this year, or I have heard about them pretty recently. So the first one we have is Slanting Towards the Sea by Lydia Hilje. I'm really sorry, I know I butchered that name. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I saw the cover and it intrigued me a lot. And then I read the tags on the Goodreads, you know, like you scroll down and you see the tags of the type of genre it is. And I liked what I saw. I don't remember what I saw, but I know I liked it because I put it on my want to read list. So I'm excited for that one, but again, it's not on the forefront of my mind right now. It's more of like on the back burner. Then we have The Bright Years by Sarah Damoff. Again, I'm sorry. I saw, I think it was Sarah Caroli and Destiny loving this book. So I'm intrigued again. You have Pictures of You by Emma Gray. I do have the physical copy of this book. I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. I think it's not like an author I already know, so I feel like sometimes that's scary for me because I hate to read a book that I don't like. So if I'm reading authors that I have already liked, I know I'm going to like the books. So when it's new authors, it's kind of scary. Then we have The Things We Water. This is a Mariana Zapata book. I think this is one of my favorite authors. I know I've said it about literally all the authors, but she really is one of them. And I'm scared because I don't want to read it because then it would be like my last book from her until she publishes a new one, which, don't get me wrong, I'll reread her books. I don't care. I've reread From Logo with Love, I think 3 times already, and Wait for It, All Roads Lead Here, but I feel like I don't want to be in this kind of reading slump that I'm right now where I'm not loving anything, because I really want to love this one, so I'm scared of reading it. Then we have People Watching. I already talked about Hannah Bonamian. I want to read People Watching, but I want to wait until People Pleasing is out so I can read them back to back. And the last one I have over here is Take My Love by Brooke Montgomery. I haven't seen people talking about her, and she has really good books, like really, really good books. They're small town interconnected standalones, and they're chef's kiss. I love them. And then I know some people are thinking she hasn't talked about one book that's coming out. We've been waiting for years. I am going to give it its own little space, okay? I'm reading ACOTAR 6, obviously. So it's coming out October, I think. So my plan is the full month of August, I'm going to reread the full series because I don't want to reread while I'm working because I feel like I don't get the best experience out of books. So I want to do it in the summer, which is like a big chunk of time, and I can read them all because I'm so excited. I think my favorite book of all time, we could say one of the top 10 for sure, and I've read more than 500 books, I think, is A Court of Silver Flames. I'm just looking at it and it's so pretty just because I know what's inside it and I can't wait to experience it again. I know ACOTAR is like a first time thing, but I'm hoping when I reread it I'll get the same feeling or like a different feeling but also good, where I'll see things that I'm like, oh my god, how didn't I see this at the beginning, you know? Okay, now let's talk about my reading journal so far. I just showed you like this page. We still have this over here, and it was going to be for the Emily Henry release, but I don't know why there's nothing been announced. Usually she publishes every single summer. No, like April, May, more or less. If she doesn't publish anything this year, which will break my heart, I will just print the ACOTAR 6 cover when it comes out and I'll just stick it here, and that would be my 26th book. So that would mean I will have to read it this year and I have the space for it here. And then let's see, how are we doing? I haven't done the March recap, like the stats from March, because it's the 1st of April, so I haven't really gotten the time to do it. And I don't know, I'm really liking my reading journal so far. I feel like I don't like this page. I'm sorry, but I didn't choose the right color for the background, and this is really annoying. Like having to open this all the time, it's annoying. So next year I won't do anything like this, or maybe I'll do it on a page where I don't have to update as much as I have to do with that one, because I literally use it every single time I read a book. Here we have the January spread. I've been trying to make my own like designs with my own markers, which I love. I always need to leave like an empty spread so I can use them because they bleed through, but I usually do that anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I have all of this left. Then we have February here, and then we went on to March with more of a picnic vibe. and I need to update it because yesterday I finished. What did I finish yesterday? In a second. I finished in a second, so I need to put it here because I finished it in March, and then I have to create the spread for April, which I don't know what color I'm going to use yet. And I also wanted to talk about the book buying situation. The only 3 books I've gotten so far this year are No Matter What, In Her Own League, and Now Back to You, which I had already read it and I bought it because I had the first one, I read it, I liked it, and I wanted to jump straight onto the second one, so I just bought it and read it, and then I got it. Let's try to keep it in less than 20 books this year. I hope I can. Let me open my wish list and talk about the books I plan on buying this year. A lot of them are new releases, or maybe all of them. So we have Free Falling by Laila Sage, I already talked about it. Mistakes Were Made by Lucy Score. Embraced by Val Carr. I think all of them I've talked about already on this video. The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston. Did I talk about this book? Yes. Then Dangerously Ours by Kristen Beccarici. Fever Dream by Elsie Silver. The Daisy Chain Flower Shop by Larry Gilmore. And The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez. That's my wish list right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. And I already bought 3. So we are at 11 right now. I have a long way to go, I think. Well, I'm going to buy ACOTAR 6, obviously. Emily Henry, if she comes out with something like that. People Pleasing, I'll buy it because I already have the physical copy of People Watching. That's why I don't want to buy any series. If Chloe Walsh comes out with another Voice of Tommen, I'll buy it also. If Mariana Zapata comes out with something. And I think that's it. I hope you liked today's video. I want to know what books you have on your physical TBR, what new releases you're really excited about, and I would like to see if we have anything in common, or if you have some books that I haven't talked about, because I would like to have more books to read. So let me know what you want to read, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!